Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Narayanam Namaskritya
Narayanam Namaskritya.
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam.
Devim Saraswati Vyasam
Devim Saraswati Vyasam.
Jayam Udirayat
Tato Jayam Udirayat.
Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu
Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu.
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya.
Bhagavate Uttama Shloke
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke.
Bhaktiri Bhavati Naishtiki
Bhaktiri Bhavati Naishtiki.
Ishvara Paramakrishna
Ishvara Paramakrishna.
Satchidananda Vigraha
Chidananda
Satchidananda
Vigraha.
Vigraha
Anadiradir Govinda
Adiradir
Anandiradir
Govinda.
Govinda
Sarvakaranakaranam
Sarvakarana
Sarvakarana
Karanam.
Karanam
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Krishna
Krishnavaya
Vaya Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya
Devaki Nandanaya Cha
Devaki
Devaki
Nandanaya Cha.
Nandanaya Cha
Nanda Gopakumaraya
Nanda Gopa Kumara
Gopakumaraya.
Govindaya Namo Namaha
Govindaya
Govindaya
Namo
Namo
Namaha.
Namaha
Hararavinde Napadaravindam
Aravinde
Jaravinde
Napadarabindam.
Jaravindam
Mukaravinde Viniveshayantam
Aravinde
Jaravinde
Niveshayantam.
Viveshayantam
Patasya Patra Sapute Shayanam
Patasya Patra
Patashapatra
Sapute
Shapute
Shayanam.
Shayanam
Palam Mukundam Manasa Smarami
Palam
Palam
Mukundam
Mukundam
Manasa
Manasa
Smarami.
Smarami.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. 45, right, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu.
We finished 44. Okay, let me. Okay, Prabhu, you can read the translation.
Translation by Swami Srila Prabhupada, Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Okay.
The most powerful Lord Brahma, the father of all progenitors, Lord Shiva, Manu, Daksha, and other rulers of humankind, the four saintly first-class brahmacharis headed by Sanaka and Sanatana, the great sages Marichi, Atri, Angira, Pulatsya, Pulaha, Kratu, Phrigu, and Vashishta, and my humble self, Narada, are all stalwart Brahmanas who can speak authoritatively on Vedic literature. We are very powerful because of austerities, meditation, and education. Nonetheless, even after inquiring about the Supreme Personality of Godhead, whom we always see, we did not perfectly know about him. So in this verse, Prabhupada is talking about how even great sages that know Supreme Lord well, but yet they do not. Just meditation and other, worshipping does not make one understand or give full knowledge of the Supreme Lord. But the only way to understand Lord in some form is by pure bhakti or devotional service.
Yeah, Prabhu. There were so many great sages, they cannot even glorify the Lord completely, perfectly. So as you said, devotional service is only the means, no other way, no other way, no other way. रवि प्रभु जी आपका थ्रोट ठीक है अभी?
हाँ प्रभु जी, I can read you.
या प्रभु वर्ष ले लो प्रभु 45.
45, okay. श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय.
Yeah.
शब्दा ब्रह्मणि दुष्पारे
Sabda Brahmani Duspare
चरंता उरु विस्तरे
Charanta Uru Vispare
मंत्रालिंगैर व्यवाचीनम
Mantra Linge Ravachinam
भजन्तो ना विदुः परम.
भजन्तो न विदु
Padito
परम.
Viduhu Param
Shabda Brahmani in the Vedic literature,
शब्द ब्रह्मणि
Shabda Brahmani, the Vedic literature,
Dushpare, unlimited,
दुष्पारे
Duspare, unlimited,
Charantaha, being engaged,
परन्तः
Charantaha, being engaged,
Uru, greatly,
गुरु
Guru,
ग्रेटे
greatly,
Vistare, expansive,
विस्तरे
Vistare,
एक्सपेंसिव
extensive,
Mantra of Vedic hymns,
मंत्र ऑफ
Mantra,
वैदिक
Vedic
साइंस
hymns,
Lingae, by the symptoms,
लिंगे बाय द
Linga, by the symptoms,
Vyava Chinam, partially powerful, the demigods,
Vyavachanam, partially powerful, the demigods,
Bhajantaha, worshipping,
भजन्तः
Vajantaha, worshipping,
Na Viduhu, they do not know,
न विदु
Naviduhu, they do not know,
Param, the supreme.
परम
Param, supreme.
Translation by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai.
जय.
Despite the cultivation of Vedic knowledge,
Despite the cultivation of Vedic knowledge,
which is unlimited,
It is
which is
unlimited
unlimited,
and the worship of different demigods
and
and
worship of different demigods,
by the symptoms of Vedic mantras,
by the
by the
symptoms of
symptoms
Vedic
of Vedic
mantras.
mantras,
demigod worship does not help
Demigod worship
demigod
does not
worship
help
does not help
one to understand the supreme, powerful personality of Godhead.
one to
one
understand
to understand the supreme powerful personality of Godhead.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhu, you can read the purport also, Prabhu.
Okay, Prabhuji. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
As stated in Bhagavad Gita 7.20, Kamaistaistair Rita Jananaha Prapadyante Anya Devataha Tam Tam Niyamam Astaya Prakritya Niyataha Swaya. Those whose minds are distorted by material desires surrender unto demigods and follow the particular rules and regulations of worship according to their own natures. Most people are interested in worshipping demigods to acquire powers. Each demigod has a particular power. For instance, the demigod Indra, the king of heaven, has power to shower rain on the surface of the globe to give sufficient vegetation to the earth. This demigod is described in the Vedas Vajra Hastaha Purandaraha. Indra rules the water supply with a thunderbolt in his hand. The thunderbolt itself is controlled by Indra. Similarly, other demigods, Agni, Varuna, Chandra, Surya, have particular powers. All these demigods are worshipped in the Vedic hymns through a symbolic weapon. Therefore, it is said, Here mantra linger vevachinam. By such worship, karmis may obtain the benediction of material opulence in the form of animals, riches, beautiful wives, many followers, and so on. By such material opulence, however, one cannot understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Srila Prabhupada explains it very nicely, actually, so the people, the people whose minds are distorted, specifically ourselves, by material desires, they surrender to demigods because they follow particular rules and regulations, worshiping certain demigods. And most people, when they worship demigods, is basically they want material powers, material desires to fulfilled. And I'm also one of them. When before also, coming to ISKCON also, we were always desiring and praying unwanted and unlimited desires, this and that. So each demigod has a particular power. For Srila Prabhupada says, for a demigod like Indra, the king of heaven, has power to shower rain on the surface of the globe, and which basically in return gives sufficient vegetation to the earth. And so it is also Indra rules the water supply, right, with a thunderbolt in his hand. So he has that power. So these all powers are given by Krishna, so that all the demigods can have sufficient powers. So the thunderbolt is itself controlled by Indra. Likewise, the other demigods like Agni, Varuna, Chandra, Surya also have different particular powers. So these demigods are worshipped in Vedic hymns towards the symbolic weapon. So it is said here that by such worship, karmis may obtain the benediction of material opulence in the form of animals, riches, beautiful wives, and many followers, and so on. So we have seen that in the other cases like Hiranyakashipu, he meditates for many, many years to get powers from Brahma, right? And so that so he can control the three worlds. That is a demonic mentality. So by such material opulences, Srila Prabhupada says, however, one cannot understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and they develop false ego, false pride, and they just wanted to, their only objective is to get, material opulences and enjoy their senses. Hare Krishna.
Yes, so Sundar Prabhu, Jagdishma Prabhu.
No, I have nothing to add.
Prabhu, you have to add. If you add, we get realization, Prabhu.
What to add? It's clear.
It's clear. Still, we want you to talk, Prabhu.
Okay. So here, Prabhupada is explaining that each demigod has a specific power. It's the same like a university. In one university, we have so many departments, and each department having a head. So similarly, this material creation having a head is the Lord himself. And each department, like as Prabhuji was explaining, Ravi Prabhu, that each demigod have a specific power. Actually, he is in charge of a specific department. He is the head of a specific department. So here, Indra is for water, giving a supply of water on this earthly planet. Agni Dev, Vayu Dev, all the Dev, 33 crores Devi Devta is there. They are having a specific department, and they are the head of that specific department. Yeah.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you so much. Your relation is very important, definitely. And just to add here, right, I hope we remember who is giving what. So Narad Muni is always explaining Prachina Parishad, all these things. So that Prachina Parishad comes out of all this. He has so many material desires and basically is doing all ritualistic activities. So Narad Muni was educating Prachina Parishad to come out of all this, and he's giving very, very nice purports here, explaining them, and then so that Prachina Parishad get that realization.
We are all Prachana very.
Yeah, we are all.
We no need to go Prachana very. We all are Prachana.
No, correct. Now I'm trying to say what was the context here, so that we always remember what is Narad Muni's verses. Narad Muni is educating us.
Oh, we are back on our actual verses.
Yes, Prabhu. Correct.
Oh my God.
If Prachana very, we all have full of even just to adding to that. Even Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, you see the beginning of sloka says that akama sarva kamova kama moksha vedayate. You no need to go here and there. If you have some desire, just go to direct Krishna.
No.
Either your moksha or you have some desire, the both will be fulfilled. You no need to jumping here and there.
Here and there. And also to get only just temporary results.
Yeah, even you see that Gajendra Moksha, I was hearing that the Katha Govinda Gajendra Moksha. When Gajendra was in crisis, and all the demigods were watching him.
Correct.
Nobody coming forward to help. They are waiting. He should call us. So that's the nature of them. If he call us, then we will go. But Gajendra knows that if I call them, this is not going to help for more. So directly he approached to Supreme Personality of Krishna. Hare avato Hare Prabhu. Then Krishna immediately came and then resolved all the problems of Gajendra. It's all Janamrati Chakkar. Krishna took Gajendra with the same body, the elephant body. So this is the power of prayer. So even demigods like that, they were watching Gajendra, they say he should call us.
Yep. Okay. Shingla Mother, you're there? Okay.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, yes Prabhuji, I can read.
Yeah, Mataji. Take 46 first, Mataji.
Okay Prabhuji. Just give me 1 sec Prabhuji. I have to take the shloka, right Prabhu?
Yeah, 46, correct. If you're not feeling good, I can take it, Mataji. आपका health देखना है. आपका खांस रहे.
नहीं, yes. यदा यस्यानुगृहार्ति
यदा
यस्यानुगनाति
भगवानात्मभावितः
भगवान
आत्मभावितः
स जहाति मर्तिं लोके
सच्चाति मतिं लोके
वेदे च परिनिष्ठिताम्.
वेदे च परिनिष्ठिताम्.
Synonyms: yada, when,
यदा when
yasya, whom,
यस्य
यस्य whom
anugrahanti, favors by causeless mercy,
अनुगृह्णाति favors by causeless mercy.
Bhagavan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead,
भगवान
Bhagavan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead,
Atma-bhavitah, realized by a devotee,
आत्मा
Atma-bhavitah, realized by a devotee,
Saha, such a devotee,
Saha, such a devotee,
Jahati, gives up,
Jahati, gives up,
Matam, consciousness,
Matim, consciousness,
Loke, in the material world,
Loke in the material world,
Vede, in the Vedic functions,
Vedic functions,
Cha, also,
also,
Parinishchitam, fixed.
Parinishchitam, fixed.
Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ji ki jai. When a person is fully engaged in devotional service,
when a
When a person is fully engaged in devotional service,
he is favored by the Lord,
he is
he is favored by the Lord,
who bestows His causeless mercy.
who
who bestows his causeless mercy.
At such a time,
at such
At
a
such a time,
the awakened devotee gives up all material activities
the
the awakened devotee gives up all material activities
and ritualistic performances mentioned in the Vedas.
and
and the ritualistic performances mentioned in the Vedas.
purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ji ki jai.
Jai.
In the previous verse, those who are in knowledge have been described as unable to appreciate the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Similarly, this verse indicates that those who are followers of the Vedic rituals, as well as those who are followers of fruitive activities, are unable to see the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In these two verses, both the Karmis and Gyanis are described as unfit to understand him. As described by Srila Rupa Goswami, only when one is completely free from mental speculation and fruitive activity, anya vilashita sunyam jnana karmadi anavritam, can one engage in pure devotional service without being polluted by material desires. The significant word Atma Bhavita indicates that the Lord is awakened in one's mind if one constantly thinks of Him. A pure devotee is always thinking of the lotus feet of the Lord. Sa vai mana Krishna padaravinda. Hare Krishna. So Prabhupada is explaining here that in the previous verse he mentioned to us about not doing demigod worship, but a person who does demigod worship, they basically follow that rituals, Vedic rituals too, and also they are also the followers of fruitive activities. But those who do these things, and they basically do not achieve the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So taking these two verses, which is more applicable for karmis and gyanis, and Rupa Goswami is nicely explaining that, whoever does this anya avilashita sunyam jnana karmadi anavritam. So who does the bhakti without any tinge of material desires? And he is saying here, if basically they do the material, they have material desire, they definitely cannot achieve the pure devotional service at all. So he is always saying, Rupa Goswami is saying that we should always have Atma Bhavita, means we should always think of Krishna every second. And a pure devotee basically always wants the lotus feet of the Lord. That is Savai Mana Krishna Padaravinda. Hare Krishna. Your relay souls, please add, Prabhu. Jagdishma Prabhu, Sundar Prabhu, add karo Prabhu.
Yeah, Prabhu, see here, when we say Krishna not partial to anybody, right? But see here, Krishna himself saying, I do the favor. Favor whom? Even Bhagavad Gita, if you remember that second chapter, Krishna says that to Arjuna, I like nobody I is enemy. I don't have like everybody is equal to me. But Arjuna, if and the devotee remember me, I remember those. Same thing here, Krishna says that I do the favor to whom? Who are engaged in devotional service. So this is the the proof Krishna likes this devotional service, and once we are engaged into that, this all that the material desire or fruitive activity and all will slowly go away. How? To constantly engage in the devotional services.
Yeah.
Because Krishna do the favor, Krishna's mercy comes through those one only. This is only the way to receive the Krishna's mercy.
Mercy. Yeah. Sundarupa Prabhu, you want to add anything, Prabhu?
Yeah, so here Prabhupada is very beautifully giving the reference of Srila Rupa Goswami that Anya Abhilasita Sunyam means Anya Abhilasi. You don't need, means that need to be bring it down to zero, Sunya. And once we don't have any Abhilasa, any other Abhilasa, and if that Abhilasa becomes Sunya, then Gyan and Gyan Karmadi Anabhritam. So from the knowledge, everything will be revealed to us. And these all the things can be done by engaging ourselves in the pure devotional service without any expectation. Then only everything will be the uncovered. And the second eye-catchy point is Savai Manna Krishna Padaravindayo Vachanuvegam. Who has written this stanza? Do you remember?
Amrit Maharaj praying to others.
Ambarish Maharaj praying to, yeah. So it reminds that the how Ambarish Maharaj was at a pure devotional level. Yeah.
What is it Amrish Para's reference, Prabhu, exactly?
His prayer, Prabhu, that not written, that is his prayer.
Okay.
Bhajo Krishna Padara Vindayo, Bacha Suguna Manu. So he's saying that like a Krishna engage me, all your body's activities, mind, eyes, every body's part for the Krishna service.
Yeah, Savai Manha Krishna Padar Vindayo, it's just a few words of all his bhajan. If you will
See,
read his bhajan and understand the meaning, you will be at a different platform. That how he was doing a service to the Lord.
Got it.
like in short, Amrit Maharaj praying that my hands should be killing the Krishna's temple, my legs should go to Krishna's temple, my eyes should see the Krishna, the picture, Krishna's photo, my
Vigraha.
ears should listen Krishna's songs, Krishna's bhajan. So every body part is praying that engage for the Krishna service only.
Yep, yep. Okay, let's continue.
And even we know that Prabhupada is giving the many references, even in Bhagavatam, Narad Muni also teaching that the liberation only can Krishna provide. The other demigods cannot give you the liberation. They can only give you the material things, which is even bounding you back here only.
Yep. Jagdishma Prabhu, you can continue, Prabhu, from here reading a pure devotee.
Okay. Purport by His Divine Grace, Prabhupada ki jai.
Yeah.
A pure devotee cannot remain a moment without being absorbed in thoughts of Supreme Personality of Godhead. This constant thinking of the Lord is described in Bhagavad Gita as Satatayuktam, always engage in the Lord's service. Bhajatam Priti Purvakam. This is the devotional service in love and affection. Because the Supreme Personality of Godhead dictates to the pure devotee from within. The devotee is saved from all material activities. Even the Vedic ritualistic ceremonies are considered material activities because by such activities one is simply elevated to other planetary systems. This presidential awards of the demigods. So I'm stopping here.
Prabhu, finished till there, Prabhu, that para completely.
Okay then. In demigods, Lord Sri Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 9:25, Yanti deva vrata deva Petrana yanti pitrvrataha Bhutani yanti bhutejaya Yanti madayajano apima. Those who worship the demigods will take birth among the demigods. Those who worship ghosts and spirits will take birth among such beings. Those who worship ancestors go to the ancestors, and those who worship me will live with me. See, here Krishna clearly, there is no here and there. So here Srila Prabhupada saying that the power of the pure devotional service, then you can become the pure devotee. And the pure devotees, all the activities, you see here Prabhupada saying that the controlled by the dictates by the Krishna only. His all activities dictates by the Krishna. Whatever he says, whatever he do, and whatever he is doing, all are dictates by the Krishna only. And that which the Vedic ritualistic, all this is not affecting him. But he no need to do for all this. This is beyond that. But still Acharyas are teaching by our own examples. Because they don't stop, even they don't need to do that. But still they are doing because they want to teach us how the sadhana bhakti is so important. Sri Srila Prabhupada is still counting the chanting. He was the chanting, though he no need to chant because Prabhupada was on the different level platform. But he was chanting to show us, hey, this is a Vedic bhakti is very, very important. Through the Vedic bhakti only, we can go the next level, Raghavana Bhakti. Even Isla, like Srila Prabhupada giving the reference, this is Loka Yanti Dev. Whatever you worship, you will go to them. If you worship the ghost, you worship that some person, or you worship that the demigods, then your destiny already is decided where you will go. If you worship Lord Sri Krishna, he says that then you will go back to Godhead. So this is all what we do. Krishna giving so many flavors. It's up to you what is stuck our mind, and depends on our own the desire and so many things.
Yeah, here the simple analogy is, right, if you take the train of Mumbai, you'll go to Mumbai only. If you take the train of
Yeah.
Pune, you'll go to Pune only. And if you take the train to Goloka, you'll go to Goloka only. Nobody
Yeah,
will.
but you see that in our the population, if you go India, they, oh, everything same hai yaar, kisi ki puja kar lo.
See, yeah.
What you will teach them? But teach them, करो तो सही यार, तुम beginning तो करो, do whatever you do at start तो करो.
Correct.
सिंपली जैसे वो किसी की पूजा कर लो यार, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, सब एक ही है, सब एक ही है, तो then why you not get the train for Bombay and reach Pune?
Right. Yeah. Nima Mataji are there.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Mataji, please read this paragraph. Mataji.
Sure. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Okay.
The word Atma Bhavita also indicates that a devotee is always engaged in preaching to deliver conditioned souls. It is said of the six Goswamis, Nana Shastra Vicharnika
Vicharnika.
Karnika, Nipuna, Sadasad, Samstapa,
Lokanam Hitakarenam. A pure devotee of the Supreme Personality of Godhead is always thinking of how the fallen conditioned souls can be delivered. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, influenced by the merciful devotees, attempt to deliver fallen souls, enlightens the people in general from within by his causeless mercy. If a devotee is blessed by another devotee, he becomes free from karma kand and jnana kand activities, as confirmed in Brahma Samhita. Vedeshu Durlabham. The Supreme Personality of Godhead cannot be realized through karma kand and jnana kand. Adurlabham Atma Bhakta, the Lord only by sincere devotee. So Srila Prabhupada is saying that pure devotee, they realize Krishna not by karma kand or jnana kand, but only with sincere and pure devotional service.
Yeah, relay souls, add Prabhu.
And they think of the fallen conditioned souls and deliver them as well.
Right. Jagdishma Prabhu, you want to add Prabhu, or Sundarupa Prabhu?
So here it is taken from Sri Sadhu Goswami's Ashtakam. This Srila Prabhupada uses in many of his verses, and it's Krishnot Kirtana Gana Nartana Paro. I mean, something like that is there from the beginning. And all the six Goswami, they were all always engaged in chanting, Utkirtanam, I mean, Kirtan, and dancing, chanting, engaging in singing. So that way they were always constantly merged into the ocean of love of Godhead. And that's how they were very dear. And I mean, he was a dheer and at the same time adhir also. So it's a very beautiful singing. I mean, beautiful bhajan by that is called Sad Goswami Ashtakam.
Yeah, so the message goes here is we all have to follow what Rupa Goswami, means all the 6 Goswamis are telling us. And when we do that, Supreme Personality of God has definitely his influence.
Yeah, that's how it is called Rupanugas, right? The Gaudiya Vaishnava, what we follow, we called Rupanugas. We follow the Rupa Goswami or all the 6 Goswamis put a step so that we'll purify ourselves.
Jagdishma Prabhu, you want to add anything, Prabhu, here?
Yeah, see, Prabhu, Shalokar writing that the devotee, pure or not pure, they forget that always thinking, how can I help that one? See, Sri Prabhupada, we are so merciful. We are in the parampara or Srila Prabhupada follows Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya. We are there always thinking how to help him, how to teach him that the philosophy of that. Please, we are asking, can you chanting? Can you take Bhagavad Gita? Can you take Bhagavatam? Can you involve in the attend the class? All the devotee always thinking like that, how to give him prasadam. How the Prabhupada here writing, the pure devotee of Supreme Personality of God, are always thinking of how the fallen conditioned soul can be delivered. Always thinking how to engage this person in the bhakti. That is the nature of the pure devotee. He doesn't want to do any business. He wants to only the help the devotees. And the getting that kind of devotee, how? By the mercy of Krishna only. See here Srila Prabhupada saying that the influence by the merciful devotees attempt to deliver fallen soul and enlightens the people in general from within by his causeless mercy. So Krishna only when somebody approaching us, try to help us in bhakti, we should be very grateful to the person. And then we should try to, Thanksgiving going on, right? We say thank to whom? We should thanking that kind of the devotees who are engaging us in the service, who are helping us, who are teaching us this all. We should really thanks to them. We should thank to them daily. Thank you so much you are realizing me. Thank you so much you are engaging me. You guided me on this path. So we should be very grateful to them. Because this is not cheap path. This is not easy to stay in the bhakti. By the thanking only, we can stay in the bhakti. When we say thank you so much, you guided me on this path. Thank you so much, you told me this process. So really this is thanksgiving.
Thank you, Prabhuji,
Hare Krishna.
very much.
Thank you,
Jagdishma
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, Vimal Prabhuji, and Sundarupa Prabhuji for guiding us. Thank
Yeah,
you very
really
much.
this is thanks. We should thanking all of who are guiding or engaging somehow or other, Otherwise you find how many people are guiding you this bhakti. In 1,000 people are guiding you to material things. Buy this, do this, take this.
Yeah, we are crossing over time, 7:29. And tomorrow is Saturday. If anyone is available in the morning, please come to a temple for seva. We are short of hands. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Hare Krishna.
क्या बोले आप? Sorry.
If you can help him for the morning seva on Saturday,
Achha,
maybe some devotees out for that Devanni Vrindavan, I believe.
Got it. Chalo. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Krishna.